Howdy y'all and welcome back. This is Kato Chess. For those who don't know, Daniel Naroditsky, Danya, one of my most favorite GMs, has passed away. And I wanted to take a look at his last stream and go over some key moments, some things that were interesting or things that I wanted to take a look at and touch on. You know, I think many of us maybe feel a little alone in this community and not so many people to talk to because we're all so far and few between. So at least maybe if I could talk to you guys and talk to myself a little bit, maybe it'll help piece things together and be a nice video to watch. So I wanted to start at 108. This is his very last stream that he recorded, and he's reading a comment from chat, and he says something that's very strange and maybe a little foreshadowing.
Forced to be reckoned with, girl. Forced to be reckoned with. Do I think an afterlife exists? Dude, I think if I initiate this particular branch of the conversation, I might find out whether an afterlife exists by the end of it.
A lot of people were commenting on this video at this specific comment that he made. Unfortunate that he did end up finding out. As the video goes on, he starts to do things that are not like Daniel-like. I'm not saying he's not human, he doesn't have emotions or feelings, but you could just tell that he was feeling crushed. Frustrated. It's like beyond tilt. It seems much more than just tilt. And then around 137, he becomes, I don't know if unresponsive is the word, but you could tell he's tapped out. I mean, he's not calculating, I don't think. I think he is just mentally tapped out.
Give me an opponent.
LOL, he wouldn't be calculating because there's not even a game going on. So I'm going to retract that stupid statement that I just made. Yeah, this is the part where he's waiting for an opponent. And what ended up happening was people started to see his stream like other top-rated GMs, and I think word got out that he wasn't seemingly well, so people weren't playing him. And I know that people were doing that because they wanted him to get some rest, maybe stop playing, but instead of just not playing him, I don't know why. I mean, maybe someone messaged him in chat, like his opponents that weren't playing him, maybe one of them said something to him, but to just not play him at all, it seems like the intentions could be good, but it like feels insulting, maybe. There is one person that he played with that I reached out to. I'm not going to say who, but they did confirm that they felt badly for him and he just needed some rest. Actually surprised they even responded to me, which I thought was really nice, actually, because I was feeling pretty upset about this last night. I was going through this video for the 100th time, but they did reach out and they said that it was just because they felt like he needed rest, so they chose not to play. I just wish someone would have, I don't know, messaged him and told him that, like one of his opponents. Sorry, I'm getting redundant. So around 145 is when people, or not or when people started, but is an example of when his game started. People started aborting games. You could say, like, here's Hans. Hans is just letting the clock run out. And you could tell he's getting frustrated because he wants to play. But everyone's just so aware that he's not doing well that they won't play with him. He makes another strange comment. I don't know what to make of this comment. 8.
like Kamabi he faces and then
Oh, 158.45. I'm sorry.
I think there is a limit of games that you can abort. And when you hear that word, it's scary.
So what he meant by there's a limited number of games that you can abort, what he's saying is that it's the same several people over and over and over again because it's a small pool of people that you can play. And what he means by a limited number of games that you can abort, if you abort so many games in a row, that you get penalized and you will lose rating. So what he's saying is that are these people gonna like risk their rating because they feel like he should get some rest? It seems so. It seems to be that way. I remember when I was playing Bullet, I got to like 1500 and I didn't like the counts that it was giving me to play. And so I just started aborting like 3 games in a row and I lost like 5 points. I wasn't 1500 anymore. I was pissed. Okay, so yeah, a double entendre though. That's what he meant by only so many games you could abort. And then he said that, you know, this scary word when you think about it. And yeah, that like I don't want to say too much, but we knew what he meant here, I think, looking back. So at 211, this is where it gets pretty interesting. 211.50. You can hear his doorbell ring.
What's that?
Several strange things happen here. There's his doorbell. He doesn't even hear it, which is strange.
Есть. Следующее. Resign? Why?
And here's the other weird part. Did you notice that he noticed that he won the game? Maybe he thought that he won on time? I don't think so. But then he goes, resigns. Why? Like, dude, you just, like, what do you mean, why? Like, so much time has gone by. How did he not? Like, something wasn't right here. In his head, something right here specifically, something wasn't right. He noticed that he won. Because you could see he gets excited. He notices. But then it's like his brain goes back in time or something. And it's like he realizes the second time. He goes, resigns, why? And he gets like, he's super stoked about it. As if it just happened that moment and not several moments prior. I don't know what to make of this moment, but everyone has their moments of this video that stand out to them, and this one stands out the most to me. I want to play it one more time and just notice how he notices that he won, but then it's like he notices again a second time as if it was brand new. And I don't know what to make of that. 11:50. There's the doorbell.
Yes.
Okay, so right here he notices he wins, right? Like, I'm not crazy. He even clicks rematch. He just clicked it. My face is in the way. But he clicks rematch.
Следующее.
Okay. But then look at his face.
Resign? Why?
He must have thought that his opponent ran out of time. But, like, they're both equally paced. They both have a minute left. I mean, someone who's a Bullet player like Danys, I mean, you're really paying attention to the clock. Or at least you have some intuition of knowing, like, how much time has gone by. I just felt like that part was so strange. Okay, so now I'm going to jump ahead again. So the doorbell rings at 2:11:50. And then approximately 2 minutes and 50 seconds later, his friends walk in. So we're going to skip ahead. And I want to give some explanation to this as well. The people that walk in, I'm going to butcher his name. I'm sorry. Peter Giannatos. He's an FM in Charlotte, and he runs the Charlotte Chess Club. And you can hear him say, Danya, Like, hello, like we're in your house. And he says it's Peter and Sasha. Sasha is a nickname for Bortnik, Alexander Bortnik. I'm sure everyone knows who that is. Those are two of his closest friends. His nickname is Sasha. So I didn't understand that when I first heard it. I said, Sasha? Who is Sasha?
Just.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back just a little bit because this is also fascinating. Maybe I'll just play it back twice.
This is really not right. Dude, this is not right. This is. What's going on?
It's Peter and Sasha.
Hey, please just let me play a few more and then I'll end the stream. What are you doing?
You gotta go to sleep, man.
I know. Just give me a few more games and then I'll go to sleep. I set a 2 a.m. curfew. What's the matter?
I'm gonna pause it here for 1 second. If you listen back to the way that he's talking to them, it like is reminiscent of a kid talking to their parent. And he doesn't seem so mind blown that they just broke into his house. He seems more as if he got caught. Like, this is my curfew. Like, I'm still allowed to be doing this. Like, what do you mean? Go away, mom and dad. Like, just unsettling the way he talks to them. Like he's like a child in this scenario. And he starts to like go back and forth with them. And at some point you'll hear Peter say like, you could keep playing, but I'm unplugging your stream. Like, you cannot stream anymore. And like, I would never talk to my friends in such a way unless I knew something was really not right. Because I'm not their parents. Something would have to be terribly wrong. Or like if you have a friend that's really inebriated and you're telling them you have to stop. You have to stop doing whatever you're doing. Like, you can't keep drinking more tonight. You can't keep doing this more tonight. We got to go home. That's the only time you would speak to like a friend in such a way. And Danny's responding to them like he's a kid too. It's not like he's having a debate. He's responding. He's like, you'll hear him say, he's like, nope, I'm not going to argue this. It's just, maybe this sounds like, maybe I'm rambling too much. Or maybe it sounds like I'm being rude, but I'm just expressing what I'm seeing, and it's hard to watch. And I don't understand the dynamic here. And I wish we had an outlet to like talk to, Bortnik or even Peter. There's no way I'd be able to reach them and talk to them, but it would just, I really wish that I could ask them specific questions about these moments and just see what they would say.
5 more games. By 2 a.m. I'm in bed. Please. The plan is to play.
It's not even like he's saying, this is my house, get the hell out. He's like pleading with them.
And then I'm off to bed.
Like, he even knew something was wrong with himself.
Just I don't understand what the issue is. Please let me play a few more games of chess in peace, and I'm off to bed. This is not a negotiation, guys.
I also thought it was interesting there that they were silent. Like, they almost knew it wasn't worth arguing about it with him. I'm pretty sure they made up their minds like, hey, we drove all the way here because something is really very obviously wrong. And you're right, it's not a negotiation. We're going to cut the stream.
Vamos, Dr. Tiger. Win or lose. He's going to go c3 here. Okay, now we're going to take it. If you can get all, let's watch all the...
The other thing that's fascinating is his friends came over and it like something about that really woke him up. Like it seems like his state of consciousness shifts here to being more with it, where he's like, whoa, okay, something is I'm displaying actions that are not consistent with how I typically behave. And now my friends are here. I think that sometimes as people, even like, I know I've streamed and I've like gotten really mad before and watched it back and thought, I don't even remember doing that. I don't remember getting that upset. And now that I'm watching back, it looks bad. But so I know what this feeling feels like. He probably wasn't even aware how bad it appeared until they showed up. And then he's like, oh, geez. I don't mean to cut it so short, but I'm not really sure what else to say. Those were the key moments. This is the video. I don't think Bortnick would ever see this or even care to reach out to me. But if there's any way to speak with him, I would really like that. So if you watched all 17 minutes of this very choppy video, I appreciate it a lot. I'm not very good at this, but I'm trying.